Greetings, friends. I recently got a number of goodies for the farm. Got some more electrified netting, new solar energizer, some fencing items, and some other things for our chickens, ducks, and goats. And we got this stuff from Pasture Management. It's actually a local company just a few miles down the road from me, believe it or not. Previously, I've been purchasing from Premier One, but I heard about this company and I was like, hey, let's try it out. And we actually had a chance to tour their facility. Matthew gave us a tour and provided some excellent educational information for helping you determine what your needs are. I actually recorded that for a video, so make sure you stay tuned for that video. Today we're going to be shifting some things around. We actually need to move a flock of ducks that we have up at the top of the property down towards the pond. So we're going to start trying to figure out how we can make that happen. Hey Selah, you doing okay? No. We just found out that we lost both ducklings that we had with the mothers down there by the pond, and Selah's having a tough time with it. It's never easy losing an animal, especially when you're not expecting to lose them. So pretty tough. We don't have a ton of fencing here on the homestead, but we are working with what we have. And this new roll, I think about switching it out, taking the new roll and setting it up for the goats that we have here. And with it being a little bit brighter color, I think it'll help stand out a little bit more. And then, especially for the goats, maybe, I don't know if they can see in color or not. I actually need to look that up. If any of you know, let me know in the comment section below. So we'll have that set up for them here, and we'll switch out the fence that we have, these fences that we have for them, and use this one for, well, actually these two for our ducks closer to the pond. Meh. Yeah, I'm gonna make a few changes to your area. Also, Lacie will be here to milk you in just a little bit. Looks like you need to be milked there. Yeah, yeah. Stakes look great. Have a foot post on it, double staked, and this one's even thicker. Well, hello, we got some guests.
Hi.
How are you all?
Good.
Hey, Micah. Hello. Hey Selah, can you put the leash on Basil?
And take him out?
Yeah, I still have, since he's divided in the fence, with the new fence that I have, I don't have a divider, so I'm gonna have to make one. So if you can keep him separate. In one of our previous videos, some of you had asked about weaning Basil here, the young one. And he actually is. We actually have been. We keep him divided from Hazel, his mom, so he's not continuing to nurse on her, but he also is here to provide her company, so she's not alone, and he's not alone either.
Got it.
We can let him out right here. There we go.
Come on, buddy. Go. No.
All right, now see if it reaches. It reaches. Come on, come on, come on. And bang. Right there, meets up with the other one. It's a minor adjustment to make, but right where we need to be. I am liking what I see from the fence here. One thing I forgot to think of is I do like to have posts every so often, and I forgot about that. So got to get some extra posts. But there's not a lot of sag here, especially for the goats. So these goats here respect the fence very well. that we've had here. Even though it is a poultry netting, they have respected it well and stayed back from it. We've trained them with it to know that it does have a shock. So, and they don't have longhorns to really get it caught up. So this should work out well for them. We'll just have to get a divider to keep the two of them divided. So next, we're gonna take up our old fence that was here, and it's actually 2 fences. So, and I only actually need 1, so that's good. So for bringing 1 in, we have 2 now to use in other places around the homestead. All right, that's both fences. Next, we just got to get our divider. Oh, and here's Lacie. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Alrighty. I don't think I ever mentioned this on the vlog, but when we originally got ducks, we started with the Pekin ducks, and then we lost those to predators. And I was thinking I probably wasn't going to raise ducks ever again. And Jen right here kindly brought us some khaki Campbells, and it completely changed my perspective on raising ducks, and I have been raising them ever since then. So Jen, thank you for introducing us.
Absolutely, I was happy to help. I was super stoked to help you get your little farm started.
There we go, that's exciting.
The beginning right here.
Yeah.
The beginning of the duck man.
So it's your fault for my duck problem.
That's right, that's right. In the background.
There we go.
That's right.
And I'll blame you for my duck problem.
It's a good one to have.
It is. So we're getting ready to head out of town for the Homesteading Life Conference in Missouri, and Lacie is showing Jen here just I don't know how
Jen is
introducing her.
Yes,
Jen
is going to milk
to Hazel.
Hazel as one of the people. I have 2 that are coming, so nobody has to do it every day, and so I'm just showing her how everything works around here.
There we go, showing her the ropes. So speaking of showing them the ropes, just introduced the new fence to Hazel here. So
She's not happy about it.
no, she's kind of confused. So I'm gonna run and get the divider, and I'll leave you ladies alone.
All right.
So how's it going?
Going good. We're milking a goat. That's right. What is it that you like the best in there?
Jen, you look like a pro. How often have you done this?
I grew up doing this.
Oh,
so I mean,
wow.
it's been a little bit, but I mean, we used to do this a lot actually. It all comes back. It does. It's like riding back.
And Jen, you were actually one of the first ones that we started getting goat's milk from a couple years ago.
Yeah,
So that's pretty
yeah.
neat.
It's full circle.
It sure is. It's pretty interesting. A number of you made some comments a couple videos ago about Hazel here being underweight. You know what? We've been working really diligently on increasing the feed that she needs. We even talked with a number of people who have raised goats for years and followed the instructions that they have given us, as well as, if you didn't see that video, we even had a vet here.
She's on the skinnier side, but I wouldn't say she's anorexic, emaciated, that kind of thing. She is definitely skinny, but if she's actively gaining weight while still milking, I think that's good.
Okay.
I think once you stop milking her, the weight will come on a lot faster.
To look at each of our goats, and they said that she looks good. But you know what? It's kind of like people. Some people are a little bit heftier than others. It's just like. And some people are a little thinner, but that's okay. Even the thin ones can still nurse their babies, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they can still be healthy and be thin, and you can be healthy and be heavier. So
Yeah.
it's true. You know. This is odd. You're getting milked and I'm up here petting you.
Alrighty, so we almost have the divider set up. What we're gonna do is gonna switch Hazel, milk and goat, with Basil there, because Basil's been doing an excellent job grazing down lower, getting stuff lower. Hazel has not been. So we're gonna see if Basil can come over here and get some of this down. In order to do so, we're gonna need to move the milking stand as well as her little shelter and feeder right here.
What you doing, Hazel?
And right now, since we have the milking stand inside the fence with her, we just turn it on its side, because if we don't, she just hops up there, poops on it, climbs all over constantly. So we're gonna keep it down so it keeps it nice and clean for when someone does come to milk, they don't have to worry about that. So next we're gonna get Basil on the other side, and they'll both be set up. All right, Selah, let's bring Basil on over.
Okay.
Good job. Way to go. You all right? You worked you hard? Why don't we all go ahead and get some water? And I think I need a water break too. And after that, I'm gonna come and start clearing out around here. We're gonna need to weed some so I can set my fence up properly and not have a lot of contact with it from just grass and weeds and limbs and things. And then we can set up our second fence alongside this area and bring in the ducks and have them in here, train them that this is their new home, and then let them start playing and having fun once again in the pond. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, earlier I mentioned that the ducklings something had gotten the ducklings, and we were noticing earlier that there was a hole here, which didn't see a hole before. It's like something dug under there and may have gotten it, or maybe the duckling got out. I'm not sure, and something got it, but they are not happy about it. So sometimes that happens. Selah's doing better than she was, but that first thing this morning, it was tough. And it's always tough. Like I mentioned earlier, whenever you lose an animal, you're not expecting to lose it. You get water, Selah?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so now we're heading back down from the water break to let the ducks out. Ducks that we have been keeping down here by the pond, and they're used to their new home now. You're getting ready to see them let out? Alright, so tell us what to do.
Okay, I want everybody over here so you don't discourage the ducks from coming over here so they can come out.
There they go, into the pond.
Oh my gosh, I look so...
Well, it's time to get to work. Let's clear this area out a little bit. Well, just when I thought I was almost done, almost was able to connect my fence here, I have this gap where I just didn't quite make it to where I needed to go. And that's one of the challenges of working fencing, netting around wooded areas, is having to maneuver around these trees. So I'm gonna have to readjust, and I think if I bring this in some more, I'll be able to make it through here. And there's a couple of trees that we need to thin out. I mainly want to keep this area wooded, but some of them are still a little close, and that tree actually is dead right there. So I'm going to take that one down at some point. But back on to the fence. Oh, now I have too much. That's okay. Too much is better than not enough in this case. All right, so our fence is set up. And we should be good to go for the most part, but what I need to go through now and do is get rid of some of these limbs that are coming into contact with the tree a little bit more. Some ones that are standing out to me now that the fence is actually set up, like right here. And we'll load that in the back of our lawn tractor there, and the gorilla cart of it, and take it over there to Hazel. Basil is the kid, And he really does a good job for the most part grazing on the grass. But Hazel, she's a little pickier. She doesn't like the grass as much. She'll eat it, but she prefers limbs and shrubs and things like that. So we're gonna get her some nice veg to munch on. And look who came over here. All right, we're gonna give you some guys some of this stuff too. Come on over. Man. You like that? There we go. Want some? Come on over. Here you go. Yummy, yum, 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 yum. All right, we'll give them some too. I was originally planning for just Hazel, but we got plenty to go around. Got some goodies for you. You want some goodies? Yeah? There we go, some more. There we go. You want something too, little guy? Huh? Alright, here you go. Try it out. See if you like it. You like it? Want some of it? Not sure? Don't like it as much as Mom does? He just doesn't like it as much as you. Why not? Plenty more for you, right? One of the things that I recently learned, and I think it was in the Weston A. Price journal that I recently subscribed to be a member for, to receive. And if you want some information on that, there's some information in the show notes below, as well as information on this pasture management, fencing, and the products that they offer. I'll include that down below too. But back to what I was saying. In that journal, it was talking about how during the spring and fall, there's more vitamins in the milk, and it was mainly referencing cows because of how fast the plants sprout and grow. From not having to deal with the cold nor the heat of the summer. And it's pretty interesting, and I wonder if that applies also to goats with grass, and I'm sure it would, but I wonder how it would apply for trees too. A couple of these trees were young tender trees, so you never know. We'll have to look into that a little bit more. Also, that journal covers a number of things from health, diet, just really, really good information that you're not gonna get in the mainstream. So, worth checking out. All right, well, we've been inside for a few hours now doing homeschool, and Lacey's been working on knocking out the vlog. Yep. And the kids have been enjoying some popcorn, which is all gone. And now it's time to do the duck shuffle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the mama ducks that were down there. I think they're moving on now. They need to move on because they were trying to hatch those other eggs, and it doesn't look like it's happening. So we're gonna move that chicken tractor, duck tractor, up to where the other ducks are, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna move them in just a minute. Hopefully they don't attack me. So I'm gearing up, got my gloves on, sleeves on, and hoping I won't get beat to death by one of the ducks. Give it a shot. Alright. So I'm going to risk my life and you got to help me out. Think you can get them to come over here from that other side? I'm a little scared. Hey Josiah, can you hold this up for me? They are not happy with us. One. Here, Mike, could be a gatekeeper right here, buddy. Can you hold that?
Here towards me.
Josiah's gonna hold it. Right. Don't reach, let me get it. I wouldn't either. Open up, buddy. There you go. There we go.
The other one's been in here before. She has not. Hello.
All right, Selah, let's go ahead and drive them over there, and we'll put them in a new area.
Okay.
Lift the whole thing up. Let them out. Watch out, Micah. All right. Come on out. Come on out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Need a little bit of help. How are we still in there?
It's like you're cat in a bathtub.
How are you still in there? There we go.
They're probably Spider-Man ducks.
All right, Selah. Get you to turn around here, and we're gonna go ahead and pull up the duck tractor up to the other flock of ducks at the top of the property there. Thank you, sir.
I can't do that unless you know.
Not yet. You can learn it. We're gonna pull this out. We're gonna pull it just like we did when we brought it down here, but we're going a different place. Let's see here.
No.
All right, here's the game plan. We're gonna go alongside the pond, make a left at the boat, go up beside the yurt, and then we're gonna take that all the way on the gravel driveway around to the ducks. Got that?
Got it.
Nothing but net. Too young for that.
Mom, here.
All right, ready? Make it like a transformer, an Autobot, and roll out. Hey. Gotta keep looking. Gotta keep looking. Go ahead easy, Mike. It's gotta be easy. Great job, man.
Made it through.
Okay, come this way. No, straight, straight, straight. Now start turning. Now go.
She's doing a good job. She's learning. We're getting there. Look at you. You about don't need me, do you? Keep getting better and better. They don't need me less and less. You do a good job?
Yeah.
You did a good job.
But you didn't kill me.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the chicken tractor, the duck tractor here. It serves both purposes. We're gonna bring it inside the fence here. Let's see if you can give me a hand with that. How do you wanna do it? You wanna lift it over or lift it up and I'll pull it in? We've done both of those ways in the past.
It's not real heavy.
All right, so we're going over?
Let's go over.
All righty.
Go over first.
I don't know if I can with this angle. Hey, Selah, can you pull some of these out? We're just gonna walk it over.
Pull that out and you go first and then I'll come behind you. Pull.
Hit this corner right here.
That one's
Would you
fine.
please? Oh, you got one. I didn't see it. Sorry. Good job. All right, so what I plan to do here, and hopefully redeem myself from the other video for people thinking I'm not a good duck catcher, or chicken catcher for that matter either, is we're gonna lure the ducks into here. We're gonna wait a little bit later till the chickens start going up in the chickshaw right over there. We're gonna lure the ducks in with some feed, let them go in, and then that'll be how we move them on down with this duck tractor here. Alrighty, it's a little past sunset. I think it's twilightish, and I'm getting ready to take this grass here that I raked just before sunset and give it to the ducks and entice them to go into this duck tractor. So, should work. We'll see.
Quack, 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 quack,
Wow, did you guys see that? There we go. That's the way to do it. So with just a little bit of encouragement, we got them to go in there. So it'll be a lot easier to move. And you know what? I didn't even know we would get Greg or Goose in here too, but it worked out. So next I'll get them some water, and they're tucked in for the night. And tomorrow we'll be ready to transport them down there closer to the pond.